is this cool looking motif that's like an X. The insides are more structured and then the outsides have this outline around it. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the traffic lights motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some cotton yarn size 4. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot and we're going to start with a base ring. So for your base ring, you want to chain 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we're going to close off this ring by doing a slip stitch to the first chain that you made. So into the first chain, insert your hook, grab the yarn and pull through to close. And we're going to be working into the center of the ring. For row 1, we're going to chain 1 and you want to do 2 single crochets into the ring. So insert your hook into it and do a single crochet. That's 1 and 2. Then we're going to start the row repeat. It starts by doing a chain 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Then we're going to do a slip stitch into the 6th chain from the hook. So we're going to count the first chain. The loop doesn't count, by the way. The loop on your hook is not a chain. So this is the first chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is the 6th. So we're going to insert our hook there and do a slip stitch. Now we're going to do a chain 3, skip 3 of the chains, 1, 2, 3, and into the next do a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3. And now we're going to do a slip stitch into the single crochet that we worked last, into where the chains come out of. So into that single crochet, insert your hook and do a slip stitch. And we've created this kind of long tail coming out of the magic circle. I believe that finishes off the repeat. The repeat ends with 4 single crochets into the ring. So after you do that slip stitch into the single crochet, now you want to work 4 single crochets into the ring. So here is 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we can go back to the beginning of the repeat. So we want to do this a total of 3 more times to have 4 of them. So let me do that once again with you. The repeat starts by doing a chain 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Now we're going to do a slip stitch into the 6th chain from the hook. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Into the 6th one, insert your hook and do a slip stitch. Then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Skip 3 chains. 1, 2, 3. And then into the next one, do a slip stitch. Now we're going to chain 3. And do a slip stitch into the single crochet that you made last. Into that one there, go into the stitch and do a slip stitch. And now to finish the repeat, you want 4 single crochets into the ring. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that ends the repeat. So you want 2 more of these tails. So go back to the beginning of the repeat 2 more times, and I'll see you once you've done your 4th tail. Okay, so I just finished the 4th tail here. This is kind of looking like a stick person. It's kind of funny. But at the very end, you're not going to do the 4 single crochets. You're actually just going to do 2. So once you finish your 4th tail, just do 2 single crochets into the ring. 1 and 2. And now to finish off this row, we're going to do a slip stitch to the first single crochet of the row. So just do a slip stitch there. And this here is the end of row 1. Now for row 2, we're going to start the repeats right away. The repeat starts by doing 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, and 1 single crochet into each of the first 2 spaces of the point. So we're going to be calling this a point, and you know how you have these spaces here, 1, 2, and 3. So basically into the first one, we're going to do that repetition. So you insert your hook into this first space, do a single crochet, then 3 double crochets into the same spot. Here's 2. I grab more yarn here. And that's 3. And now into the same spot, 1 single crochet. Now you want to do the same into the next space. So do 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. And then 1 single crochet into the same space. And you've created this like little fan. Continuing the repeat, we are going to do into the top point, into the next space, we're going to do 3 double crochets and a single crochet twice. So we go into the last space with 3 double crochets. That's 1, 2, and 3. Now a single crochet into the same spot. And now you want to do that again, 3 double crochets. So 3 double crochets. This is my second one. And this is my third. And now lastly, we want 1 single crochet into the same space. So that's what we want at the top space. Now we're basically at the other side, and we want to do the same thing we did on the way up. So we're going to do a single crochet, 3 double crochets, and 1 single crochet. So into that space, do 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets. This is my first, second, and third. And then 1 single crochet into the same spot. And now we want to do that again on the next space. 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then into the same space, 1 single crochet. Okay, so it creates this like thicker tail, I guess, with these kind of like curves. And now to finish off the repeat, we're going to do 1 slip stitch into each of the next 3 stitches. So into the next stitch, a slip stitch. Into the next one, a slip stitch. And into the next one, a slip stitch. And that ends the repeat. So now I'm just going to verbalize it for you because it's quite long. We're going to now start the repeat into the next space of the point. And that's going to be 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet. Same for the next space. You're going to do 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet. Then you've hit the top of the point. Into there, you're going to do 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet. And then you're going to be on the other side. So here you're going to want the same that you have like mirrored. So 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet. Then the last space, same, 1 single crochet, 3 double crochets, 1 single crochet. And then you're going to be doing your 3 slip stitch. 1 slip stitch into each of the next 3 stitches. And then do that again. So do that all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around here doing those repetitions. And I just want to show you that at the very end, we're going to be skipping 1 slip stitch. So instead of doing 3, we're just going to do 2. So you do 2 slip stitches to finish off this row into the next 2 stitches. And this here would be the end of the row. Now for row 3, we're going to start by doing a chain 1. And then you want to do 1 single crochet into the same spot that you just did a slip stitch into. So into the same stitch, a single crochet. And now we're going to start the row repeat. We're going to start by chaining 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. And now we are going to be doing a single crochet into the center single crochet of the top of the point. So you know how at the very top here we did 3 double crochets, single crochet, 3 double crochets, single crochet. So into that first single crochet that you made, which is the very top of the point here, into there we're going to do 1 single crochet. Basically we're creating a frame around the point. And now we want to do that chain 16 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So after this chain 16, we're going to do 1 single crochet into the center slip stitch between 2 points on the first round. So essentially, we're going to be doing a single crochet into the second slip stitch that you did. So we're going to find that slip stitch and do a single crochet. And now you have this like frame around it. And this is what we want to do 3 more times. So I'm just going to verbalize it for you here. We're going to chain 16, then do a single crochet into the top single crochet of the point, chain 16, and then 1 single crochet into the second slip stitch. So do that all the way around and I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I just went all the way around here and I just did my final chain 16. So at the very end here, we're not going to be doing the single crochet. Instead, we're going to be doing a slip stitch. Sorry, I think this twisted when I was just trying to unravel it to show you. So here we go, chain 16. And then we're not going to do the single crochet at the end because we already have it. So rather, you're just going to do a slip stitch into that first single crochet that you made. This here is the end of row 3. And now for our final row, this is quite simple. You're just going to be doing single crochets all the way around. We're going to start by doing chain 1. And then along this chain 16 space, you want to do 16 single crochets and then 1 single crochet into the single crochets. So it's up to you if you want to do it into the chain itself or around the chain space. I'll go around the chain space. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and my last one, 16 here. So that's 16 single crochets into the 16 chain space. And now we come across the single crochet. So I'm going to do a single crochet here. And then I'm going to do this off camera because it just takes quite a bit of time, but it's very self-explanatory. We want those 16 single crochets along the chain space down as well. Again, you can go into the chain itself or the chain space, and then you're going to come to the single crochet at the bottom here. So into there, you're going to do 1 single crochet. So do that all the way around. And when you do your final 16 single crochets in the final chain space or chains, you're just going to do a slip stitch into the first single crochet of the row, cut off your yarn and thread your ends through. Okay, and here we have it. This is pretty cool. It's supposed to be like an X like this, but you can also use it as a cross, and it's really stunning. So as you can see, it's got 4 points, and in the middle, it's a little bit more structured, and then the outsides, it's just an outline for that structure. Really, really cool. It's hard to show you its full effect standing up like this. I feel like this is one of those motifs that looks better if it's laying down on a flat surface. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.